The Reserve Bank of India, or RBI, has embarked on a mission to simplify the intricate world of foreign exchange regulations for exports and imports. This initiative marks a significant step towards promoting ease of doing business in India. The RBI aims to streamline procedures, empower authorized banks, and encourage the use of the Indian rupee in cross-border transactions. These changes are expected to have a positive impact on both exporters and importers, particularly small and medium-sized enterprises. The Indian economy faces challenges like rupee depreciation and volatile export performance. Geopolitical uncertainties also loom large. In this context, the RBI's move towards regulatory simplification is timely and crucial. By reducing the complexity of foreign exchange rules, the RBI aims to boost trade and contribute to economic growth. The changes are encapsulated in the Draft Foreign Exchange Management Regulations, 2024. These draft regulations were open for public comment until September 1, 2024, demonstrating the RBI's commitment to incorporating stakeholder feedback. The new guidelines are being implemented under the ambit of the Foreign Exchange Management Act, which governs foreign exchange transactions in India. The RBI's efforts to simplify foreign exchange regulations signal a new era for exporters and importers in India. By creating a more conducive environment for international trade, these reforms are expected to boost India's position in the global market. The success of these measures will depend on effective implementation and continuous engagement with stakeholders. The RBI's new guidelines introduce key changes for exporters, impacting various aspects of their operations. One significant change pertains to the declaration and repatriation of export earnings. Exporters are now required to declare the full value of goods or services exported. They must then repatriate these earnings back to India within 9 months of the shipment date or invoice issuance. This timeframe provides exporters with a reasonable window to manage their finances. However, the RBI understands that unforeseen circumstances may arise. In such cases, authorized dealer banks are empowered to grant extensions for the repatriation of export proceeds. These extensions are contingent on the exporter providing a valid justification for the delay. Another notable change relates to the utilization of export earnings. Exporters now have the flexibility to use their earnings to pay for imports from the same overseas company. However, this facility is subject to certain conditions. Both the export and import transactions must involve either goods or services, ensuring consistency in the nature of trade. Furthermore, the RBI has introduced provisions allowing exporters to open and maintain foreign currency accounts abroad. These accounts can be used for various trade-related settlements, including receiving export proceeds and making payments for imports. This move provides exporters with greater financial flexibility and facilitates smoother international transactions. The RBI's new guidelines also introduce significant changes for importers, particularly those dealing with precious metals like gold and silver. One notable change pertains to advance payments for these commodities. The RBI has imposed restrictions on advance payments for gold and silver imports. This move is aimed at curbing speculative trading and ensuring stability in the precious metals market. Importers are generally prohibited from making advance payments for gold and silver. However, exceptions are made for specific categories of importers. Qualified jewelers, for instance, are permitted to make advance payments for gold and silver imports through the India International Bullion Exchange. For importers who do not fall under the qualified jeweler category and wish to make advance payments for precious metals, obtaining special permission from the RBI is mandatory. This requirement ensures that such transactions are scrutinized and approved only when deemed necessary. The RBI's decision to tighten regulations on advance payments for precious metals is driven by the need to maintain stability in the foreign exchange market. By curbing speculative imports, the RBI aims to prevent sharp fluctuations in the value of the Indian rupee against major currencies. Authorized dealer banks play a pivotal role in facilitating international trade under the RBI's new guidelines. These banks act as intermediaries between exporters and importers, ensuring compliance with foreign exchange. One of the key responsibilities of authorized dealer banks is to develop and implement comprehensive policies for handling export and import transactions. These policies must be approved and should be in line with the RBI's guidelines. The objective is to establish clear procedures and ensure uniformity in handling trade transactions. Authorized dealer banks are also entrusted with the crucial task of monitoring complex projects that involve deferred payment mechanisms. These projects often involve significant financial outflows and require close monitoring to ensure timely settlements. Furthermore, have the authority to grant extensions for the repatriation of export proceeds. However, these extensions are not granted arbitrarily. Exporters seeking an extension must provide a valid justification to the authorized outlining the reasons for the delay in repatriation. The bank then evaluates the merits of the request before granting the extension. The RBI's guidelines emphasize the need for authorized dealer bank and fairness in their dealings with exporters and importers. Discriminatory practices are strictly prohibited. The RBI's move to empower authorized dealer banks is a step towards creating a more efficient and system for regulating foreign trade. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more updates.